And there is a reason why Isiolo also is part of this network, because we know the people who have been organizing to ferry goods from other cities to Isiolo and other places. So from a national perspective, we are going to have one clear direction how to dismantle these gangs, and particularly their financial status, the people who are financing, and the people who are hiring them must be engaged to peacefully exit that business, or the police will take the necessary legal action. I want to thank the judiciary for cooperating with the National Police Service, but we will need even greater cooperation. And I am ready to engage. We are ready from the security perspective to engage the judiciary to appreciate the danger that gangs pose if we don't do something insofar as enforcement is concerned. The other phenomenon that is serious here is the gender-based violence. Sexual and gender-based violence is very prevalent. In this county, the national average is 32%. In this county, it's 36%. And in this region also is higher. You are aware that yesterday there was a girl who was defiled and brutally murdered in Migori. And the Inspector General of Police has already sent us a team from the headquarters to support the county team to make sure that we get to the bottom of that act that happened yesterday. But this is not just one case, like the case of Migori yesterday. It's happening all over. This county, as I said, 36%. Part of the reasons why it's prevalent is because of repugnant practices, including disco matanga, including wife inheritance, including issues that related to broken family ties. And this as the people who defile our children are those whom they expect greater protection. Again, we want to ask non-governmental organizations, churches, our chiefs, our assistant chiefs to raise greater awareness through barazas, to also the community to cooperate with us to make sure that these criminals are apprehended, and the National Police Service must take very stern action against this issue. Again, because it's widespread in many parts of the country, we are going to have to look at this issue even with greater focus. We do not have rescue centers here, so it's important also that the county government invest in rescue centers to make sure that we can deal with these issues. The fourth issue, which is persistent in this area, is the question of illicit alcohol and drugs. Again, unfortunately, Kisumu is the third leading county when it comes to the proliferation of illicit alcohol. Kisumu is also the fifth leading county in the country when it comes to use of or substance abuse, including use of drugs. That is because it's a city, but also it's neighboring border place, and it is the biggest city in the region. So, and then because of the sugar industry, some of the adulterated ethanol also is distributed here in this county. Again, we had agreed with the National Police Service that there must be special operations in the whole region when we were in Kakamega, and this will be extended to Kisumu and this region to make sure that we target the perpetrators. It's also clear from intelligence report that the persons who are dealing with this alcohol not only operate from here, they have a link with Nairobi, especially in Kibera. They have a link also with what's happening in Vihiga and Kakamega. And there are particular persons who have been being trailed, and I'm sure that the enforcement will lead to very good results. So we have many other issues. We have land issues. Land issues are causing a lot of friction in the family. There is a lot of corruption in the lands ministry, and that is also perpetuating this issue of fights among communities, families. And we are going to engage the Minister of Lands to make sure that transparency is the norm within the lands ministry, and that they can follow the law in terms of land registration, among others. These other smaller issues are also being dealt with, and I think mining is not a big problem here, but also there's a border issues between here and Kericho and Nandi, and that's being handled. And I've told the Ngao people to accelerate the process. There are some administrative units at the border that needs to be aligned so that then the chiefs on both sides can have better conversation to solve these issues amicably. I think I have summarized the issues here, and therefore I'd like to take about three questions.